Hey everyone, we're all on this journey called life, right? But how many of us actually feel like we have a map? Today, we're going to look at a really simple but honestly profound guide that offers one. And it treats life not as some kind of frantic race, but more like a piece of music, with all its highs and lows. So let's dive in and see what we can learn.
Right off the bat, the guide hits us with this beautiful metaphor: life is like a musical piece. And what I love about this is that it immediately makes space for everything, the sweet moments and the bitter ones. I mean, think about your own life. You've got those high notes of pure joy, and you've got the low notes of struggle. The whole point isn't to somehow avoid the sad parts, but to see how it all comes together to create one complex, beautiful melody.
So where does a journey like this even begin? Well, according to this guide, it all starts with a single, really fundamental choice that we have to make, not just once, but every single day. And it's not really about what we do, but how we choose to experience the world around us.
And that choice, it really boils down to two distinct paths. On one side, you have awareness, this idea of living consciously, really trying to see things as they are, and moving through life with a sense of purpose. On the other side, you have heedlessness, which is kind of like sleepwalking through your own life, just completely lost in all the noise and distractions. It's the difference between being the captain of your own ship or just being a passenger, getting tossed around by the waves.
Now, this is a really crucial idea. The guide suggests that life's challenges, those bitter moments in our song, they aren't just random bits of bad luck. They're actually a wake-up call. It's like life's way of ringing an alarm bell, trying to shake us out of that sleepwalking state and pull us back into a place of real, conscious awareness.
Okay, so let's say we're awake. We're aware. What's next? Well, we find ourselves at a crossroads. And this stage isn't just about seeing the world clearly. It's about making active moral choices in it. It's about navigating the classic paths of good and evil.
And what's so striking here is just how simple the instructions are. This isn't some complex philosophical text. It's 3 super clear, actionable steps. First, you actively walk the path of good. Second, you intentionally stay off the path of evil. And third, and this one is so important, it's not a one-and-done choice. You have to hold on to what is good, and you have to hold on tight.
And this quote, wow, it really drives home just how critical that third step is. The stakes are incredibly high. The warning is pretty stark, right? Letting go of good isn't just a little slip-up, it's a fall into something that could make you lose everything. So goodness isn't just a passive state you're in, it's something you have to actively grip every day.
All right, so we've chosen to be aware, and we've committed to holding on to the good. But here's the thing the guide makes super clear. This is not a solo mission. The next absolutely crucial piece of the puzzle is who we choose to walk alongside us on this journey.
I mean, just let that phrase sink in for a second. You live by your good companions. It doesn't say good companions are just helpful or that they're nice to have around. It says you live by them. It's basically saying they're as essential as air or water for you to actually thrive on this path.
So why are they so vital? Well, the guide gives us 3 really concrete reasons. First off, they're like your compass. They keep you from getting lost. Second, they reinforce your own values and they help you recognize and connect with other good people. And third, and notice how this brings us full circle, they are your backup alarm clock. If you start to drift back into that state of heedlessness, they're the ones who wake you up.
So, we've chosen awareness, we're on the path of good, and we've surrounded ourselves with the right people. What's the payoff? After all this effort, what is the destination of this journey we're navigating so carefully? The guide lays it out as a really simple cause and effect. The cause, the seed you plant, is living this aware, vigilant life. And the effect, the fruit that grows from it, a life where good things just naturally seem to flow your way and where all that worry and sadness starts to fade into the background. It's this incredible promise of inner peace, and it comes directly from living consciously. And this all comes together in this core concept, the vigilant life. Now, it's really important to get what vigilant means here. It's not about being anxious or constantly on edge. In this context, being vigilant means maintaining that calm, constant state of awareness we talked about at the very beginning. It's the daily practice of choosing to see clearly and act wisely. And that practice, as the guide suggests, is pretty much the master key to unlocking a serene life.
And that, really, is what it all comes down to. This short but powerful guide doesn't leave us with some far-off, distant goal. It brings it all right back to a direct and personal challenge for each of us. See, the journey of life isn't some epic quest that starts tomorrow. It's built out of the thousands of tiny choices we make every single day. So, the question this guide leaves us with is simple, and it's for right now. What path of good will you choose today?